Hi, Woman Carter Shows, and today we'll be finding out what happens if we shoot something inside of a freshly dug animal hole. This is episode 2 of the series. Now, usually I won't shoot anything with this gun. The only exception is that I'll shoot snakes and maybe moles. I don't really feel too bad for moles because they dig up the yard. And the only other thing that I've shot that's not one of these is a squirrel. So I've always wanted to catch one, but it's so hard to do that, so I just thought about maybe shooting it, but I felt terrible after that. That's the only animal I've ever purposely killed. But we'll be figuring out if anything comes out of here and what type of animal, harmful animal it might be. Let's just hope it's not a crawfish, because I do not want to kill those guys. Now, I am really afraid of this, so we're going to start with the smaller one, which might be a snake hole. We're going to point the gun directly inside and then run. You might hear water, that sound that happened. If you hear water, that's because we're near the pond. But you might have heard that gulp sound. That's because, that's a hole. Alright, let me reload the gun. I'm going to put my camera in my pocket while I do that. Alright, so now that we've shot the area, nothing just came out. Let's hope nothing does. Alright, so now that we've done that one, we'll be moving to this big one right here. Same method. Let me see if there's a turn in it. So it has a turn. So in order to get best results, we're gonna have to go do it like this. 3, 2, 1. Then we run as fast as we freaking can. Alright, let's see what happened. Okay, that's a moth. I thought that was just the ground vibrating, like something was coming out. So it seems nothing has came out the hole. Now, nothing might also be coming out the hole because we might have killed whatever was in the hole. But if something survives, it's going to come out the hole and try to attack us. Alright, I just found out, I forgot that I was wearing a sweater, so I'll just put my camera in the sweater this time. And then we'll be going to this one, which is obviously really freshly dug. Because as you can see, the mud, the dirt, it blends in with the rest of the ground because it just rained. So you can see the mud and stuff, so we might be cooked. We might hurt ourselves on this one. But you guys are obviously here to see something come out of these. Alright, well, let's go. Alright, here we go. This is about to get creepy. Same technique. I can't tell if that's a bend. It looks like one. That hole's so deep. So we're just going to point the gun as deep in there as we can. And don't see anything coming out from right there. Nothing seems to have happened. Doesn't look like nothing came out. I think you can see the zone where we shot. Nothing. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the real danger zone. So, we've been shooting in these areas, but now we're gonna go to the areas that are closest to the pond that most likely have things living in them. Things like water moccasins. So, we might die filming this. So, we're gonna try out this one. They got one right here. Then they got one right there. Then they also have one right here. Those are the ones we're gonna do. By the way, this video was filmed on April 20th, 2026. Like, let's say like a couple minutes after the first episode. Alright, so, I don't want to get too close right there, so, we're gonna start. Oh my god, they had some birds right there. I thought someone was coming after me. Ooh, alright, sorry about that. Okay, so this is the creepiest part. They got a lot of holes here. I dumped water in these. They don't seem to be too active, but you never know when you're near the pond. Anyways, I'm petrified right now. Usually I wouldn't put myself to do stupid crap like this, but you gotta do something. Alright, that's our target. Let's get cracking. Alright, let's analyze the situation right here. So, there is a bin. So in order to get out of here as quickly as possible, I'm going to have to bend the gun like this way. Alright. Nothing seems to have came out. I'm gonna load the gun up again. I'm not supposed to take one right there. Just have it loaded. I smell pond water now. I'm filming a video where I shoot these mole holes or snake holes or whatever this is. Okay, so since I've shot it, I smell pond water, so it was most likely connected to the pond. So maybe it's a snake hole. But as you can see, nothing came out. Another reason nothing might be coming out is because there might be an unforeseen curve, and so the bullet hits the curve instead of hitting the target. Now, these smaller ones are definitely snake holes. I'll tell you that. So, you know, we could do some damage. So, we're going to do this one, and this one. Then I'll end the video. Alright, so since we're already fully loaded and ready to go, we can just pop it in here and hope we don't die. As you can see, then again, nothing seems to have came out. Let me load my gun again. So this pond water has like a really strong stench to it. So we hit more pond water, unsurprisingly. So nothing seems to have came out. So yeah, we're good with that one. And now we're going to this one. And let's see what happens when we fire a bullet into there. Hold on, let me just watch. I think I see stuff. Alright, never mind. Alright. Let me load my gun up again. Oh crap, there's a bug near me. Something just flew by. Doesn't matter. Anyways, seems like nothing came out again. So, yeah. Inconclusive, but we're going to one that what was that? Something splashed out in the pond. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm really scared of this one. This one's a pretty big hole. My palms are sweating. I don't even want to do it, but yeah, we're gonna just have to see. Alright. This is gonna be another one of those tough positions. Because we need to get in the perfect position to where we can easily just run away from here. Hopefully I can. Alright. Seems to be straight down. I think I see ground. But okay. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let me reload my gun and we'll see if anything pops up. Am I still even filming? Yeah, I am. Okay. Smell pond water, but nothing seems to be popping up. Yeah, nothing. Well, since I loaded the gun, we'll do one extra shot, while I end the video, so, yeah. We'll find a hole and hope for the best. Hopefully something happens. Hopefully we see something and can run away from it. But, yeah. That is if I can find another hole. If not, then we filmed the vid. We're good. Let's just go over here by this tree. Alright. Usually a lot of bugs hide out around this area. So we might strike into a bug hole or something. Let's try this out. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe more card shows, and I'll see you next time on Card Shows. Bye. Chance to subscribe. Chance to subscribe. Chance to subscribe. Chance to subscribe.